Hey guys, so we are here at the Wormery again today. We've now had it for 7 weeks and we are adding some more paper, and we just wanted to show you what was going on. So before I added this paper, you can see that the Wormery has gotten quite dark and mushy and it's a bit soggy, but it is decomposing really well. And we've got some worms in here, all doing fine. But it has a slight smell to it. Now, if you have a happy, healthy wormery, there will be no smell. It'll just smell of nice, clean compost. But especially when we look at the bottom layer, where all the leachate drains out through this tap here, I don't know if there's anything that wants to drip out. It smells a bit. And that probably means that our wormery is turning slightly anaerobic. Now this is the bottom layer, so we don't want to mix it up too much because it's where they sleep, their little home. But we do want to give it a slight bit of a mix. So look, it's turning nice into compost. We're just going to mix some of the paper in it. Make sure not to hurt the worms, which is why I'm using my hands, using a glove. And I'll do this on this layer and on the one above it. So we've got some really, really big worms here. And these are tiger worms, like I explained before. Brilliant for creating vermicompost. And they've got that lovely reddish colour compared to the average worms that you see in your garden. I'll just give this corner a mix. Now this paper and cardboard will help it soak up moisture to help it with the leachate. And mixing it will help get some more air into it. So let's get this other layer, that's the top one. It's a difficult one-handed, you know. Come on. Nothing's ever simple. Come on. Now you all just get to watch me struggle. Right. Well, I guess we're just going to mix this layer then and pretend that that never happened. Now we're just going to give it a mix so that some of this undigested food will be exposed. Oh, these worms really are getting fat. We have fed them loads. Lots of eggshells, lots of potatoes, which is what these are. These are potatoes trying to grow. Look at them, pesky potatoes, but the worms do seem to be eating them. But getting this air in will be good. This layer smells a bit better. It means we've been keeping it healthy. Oh, mix. Get all the oxygen in there. Brilliant. A big clump of worms. Poor guys. All in this eggshell though, eating stuff. And this video wasn't sponsored by Belvita. It's just snacks that I've been eating. And some paper has escaped. And let's see if we can. I don't know how to do this. Come on. Right, if I cut you down to look at the worms ever so slightly. There we go. I'm sure you enjoyed that very, very thoroughly. They're already starting to go on here. I'm going to give this a mix. The soil is warm, so that's a good sign because it means they're not getting cold. We need to watch out because they really don't like temperatures above 30 degrees. Now, this layer really isn't very full at all. So I'm going to tip this into there. so that we can start putting, come on worms, start putting the new food waste in that nice empty layer. Bit of green there. Here we go. So this should hopefully help with the smell, help with the conditions, keep it nice and healthy. Now, if you've got lots of worms at the surface, I'll try and keep this bit quicker because I don't want to keep them out in the sun too long. If all of your worms are at the surface, that means they are looking for food and are hungry. So you should be putting food in once or twice a week. Not loads and loads, but your vegetable peelings, your coffee grounds, your tea bags, to keep them nice and fed. And hidden worms are happy worms. So we'll put this layer back on top. Got some old newspaper from last time. Just put that in there. Right, I'll end up dropping that if I do it with one hand. But yeah, our wormery is doing well. That should really help get the air in. And we'll see in another 2 to 3 weeks the progress they've made with the paper, and we'll keep you updated on what we're feeding them. See ya!